What's up guys, I'm Roxette Arisa and welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing this look right here. It is a music festival makeup look with lots of jewels, lots of color, and yeah, I hope you guys are excited to see how I created this look. I think it's so perfect for any festival or music festival because it's fun, but I feel like it's still like more on the wearable side, a little bit more subtle, just a little pop of, you know, extravagant highlight over here, but other than that it's actually pretty easy to do as well. So hope you guys are excited to see. If you are, then just keep watching and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into this video. Alrighty, let's get into this little bad boy tutorial. So I did already go ahead and prime with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil because like I said last time, you're actually supposed to let it sink in, like don't use it with your foundation. So I already applied that, so we are gonna move straight to foundation, and I have been loving this foundation. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick in the shade Y375. Yeah, just kind of obsessing over it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it and then buff it in with the Morphe M439 brush. I know some people have been saying, or I've heard some people say that this foundation is too greasy, but honestly, I don't know girl, I really like it. I have oily skin and I still love it. And it has like really good staying power. And also, now that I'm on my brows, I actually have a new way of doing my brows. So let me know if you guys want to see like an updated tutorial or, you know, updated brow routine. To be honest, I kind of want to do my face before anything else, which I know is very different for me. Nah, who am I kidding? Okay, so for the eyes, this is actually the main color or the main product that inspired me to, you know, kind of go with this color scheme, I guess, for a festival look. So it's the MAC Electric Cool Eyeshadow in Infraviolet. Look at that. I've never actually tried this formula before, but it's really similar to like ColourPop, where it's a creamy powder formula, if that makes sense. And I literally got this at the outlet store. Like they sell MAC sometimes at the outlet stores. That's where I picked this up. I still feel that before that I should probably go in with soft ochre just to cancel out any discoloration. So I'm gonna go ahead and buff that into the lid with a Morphe R32. And as always, setting that down from the brow bone to the bottom of the lid with a cream colored shade or a bone colored shade. This one is MAC Blanc type. For my transitional shades, I want to keep with the same color scheme, so I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves palette, and I'm going to first take this shade right here, which is called Rosy, and start to buff that into the crease in windshield wiper motions. Alrighty, we can use this now. And I think I'm just gonna take this on my finger, just because I feel like it might get the most amount of pigmentation with that application. I don't really play around with color that often, so this is like so much fun for me right now. Okay, so to kind of set that in place, and then we're just gonna obviously intensify this a lot more and blend it out. I'm gonna be using this NYX Cosmetics Ultimate Shadow Palette, and it's the shade Bright, so obviously, you know, perfect for this look. And I'm first gonna take this guy right here in the middle and set down that shadow that we just put down from MAC. Okay, NYX, we see you. Next up, I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Brown Script and just start to blend out this crease. We're going to go a little crazy on this crease part just because I feel like, you know, festival time is the time to do so. So I'm first just going to kind of build this up a little bit so we have a nice gradient of shades. Now going back into the NYX palette, and I'm still just using the exact same brush that I've been using this entire time, which is a Morphe M441. For this kind of look, I feel like it's okay to be blending together the shades a little bit. So I'm taking this darker purple from the NYX palette, and I'm going to deepen up the crease even more. And these NYX shadows are honestly really pigmented, so don't be too heavy-handed. You want to, you know, continuously build them up, but I like that they are buildable. Alrighty, that is going to be it for the eyeshadow for now. We're gonna come back a little bit later and finish it off, but for now I'm gonna be moving to lashes. So I'm first gonna apply some mascara. Actually, I want to try out this new one. This is from Lancome, and it's the Grandiose Extreme. It's just so beautiful. And then I'm gonna be using House of Lashes Iconic Lashes after mascara. Alrighty, now moving back to the face, we're gonna be, if I can hold everything, using the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium. And I'm applying this underneath the eyes, down the center of the face, and then on any blemishes that I want to cover. Then I'm just pressing that product into the skin with my Sigma 3D HD blender. And you want to be careful for this look not to make the edges too sharp on the liner. So I like to use this blender specifically just because you can choose to use the sharper edge or the more rounded edge. And for this guy, I'm going to be using the rounded edge. Then sticking with the 3D HD blender from Sigma, I'm going to set all of that makeup into place with the RCMA No Color powder. And I'm not really baking. Again, I want to keep this look pretty glowy, so I'm just kind of pressing the powder into the skin until it dissolves away. For contour, I'm going to be using my favorite. This is MAC Cosmetics Shade Stir Sculpting Powder, and I'm just applying that with a large fan brush from Morphe. It's the Morphe M143. Then we're going to blend that contour out and also warm up the face a little bit more with MAC Cosmetics Give Me Sun. And yes, this is the old packaging because I'm cheap and I don't want to, buy any more until I finish this one. Moving back to the eyes, we are going to really take this up a level, I feel. I mean, I don't know, that's just where I'm going creatively right now. We're just going to roll with it. So I think I'm going to go back into the NYX Brights eyeshadow palette and start to first smoke out the lower lash line, but we are really gonna smoke it out today. So I'm gonna take that same magenta shade that we used on the base of the lid and begin to smoke it out with that. And I'm using a Sigma Short Shader E20 to begin this process. This is actually my favorite brush to use to smoke out the lower lash line. Then I'm actually gonna go in with a little bit of Makeup Geek Cherry Cola. Thank the good Lord that did not break. So I'm going to go in with this Makeup Geek Cherry Cola to deepen up that lower lash line. This is nice. This is what I want to use just because it has that plum undertone, so I think it's going to tie in really well with the rest of the eyes. That didn't actually add on enough dimension for my liking, so I'm also going to take this purple, the same purple from the NYX palette, and then go back to our original blending brush, the Morphe M441, and blend out that outer crease. And again, I'm making it pretty dramatic just because it's festival season. You're gonna do what you're gonna do, but if you want to keep it a little bit more subtle, that's kind of up to you and how you want to wear this look. Then I'm just taking a clean Sigma E40 and blending out the edges so that it looks nice and blended. For that lower waterline, I'm going to be using this Physicians Formula Glide On Gel Eyeliner in the shade Champagne. My lips are so chapped. Then I am going to add on some mascara. I'm using the same Lancome mascara for this step. I don't know, I still want this to be crazier. I want the lower lash line to be smoked out more, so I'm just gonna go in and do that. Alrighty, moving to highlight, we're gonna be digging into the BH Cosmetics Blacklight Highlight Palette, and I'm gonna be using the shade On Point to start off our highlight on the tips of the cheekbones. I'm also gonna add this shade right underneath the brow bone as our brow bone highlight. Ooh, you guys like that highlight? I like that highlight. So I'm using the, I'm actually going to use a different highlighter for inner corner and then down the middle of the nose. So this is the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector in Prismatic Amethyst, which is such a beautiful shade. Then moving to the lips, I'm going to be using MAC Cosmetics Oak Lip Liner. This is actually one of my all-time favorite lip liners. I feel like it goes with anything and everything. And I mean, we're obviously going to keep it pretty neutral for the lips for this look just because there's so much going on already. So I'm using, okay, you guys, this is my new favorite lipstick of all time. I have already used look at that, okay, I have already used a lot. So this is Tarte Cosmetics Skinny Dip, and I'm just going to apply that right over top of that lip liner. Now we get to start playing with all the fun stuff. So look, I went to Michael's and I picked up a bunch of stuff. So I'm pretty much just gonna be gluing stuff onto my face, and I'm using eyelash glue. I put a little bit, if you can see right there, so that it kind of can get tacky. And then I'm just basically gonna be popping all of the little details and stuff in the eyelash glue so it can stick to my face, and then popping it on. So you can kind of do this in any order or any formation that you want. This is the part that you can be creative with. So yeah, it's a lot of fun though. Alrighty, and once you're done, it should look a little something like this. This is like highlight boho Coachella Music Festival style, you know what I mean? I don't know, that's just kind of what I was feeling today, and you'll notice I didn't do them symmetrical. I thought it was kind of cool to leave this one a little bit more exaggerated and then this one a little bit more subtle. But again, this step is really up to you creatively. You can pretty much place the crystals wherever you want. This is just, you know, how they laid out on me today. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the finished look. It's my first ever attempt at like a festival look, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I hope you guys liked it, and hope you guys can take some inspo from it or use it this festival season. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful time at all of the festivals that you're gonna go to. I'm super pumped for Coachella. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. Remember, you are beautiful inside and out. I love you guys so so much, and I will see you in my next video. I thought they were like individual. No, they're like a full square of crystals. So there's that.